Hey, you clicked on this video because you want to know more about X39. This little packet right here that contains 30 patches. All right. And I want to go through five, five of the common questions that people are going to ask. And one of the questions that's going to get asked is, do they actually work? And I can tell you for sure that they actually do work. And here's why. The reason is because when I started, I had chronic shoulder pain. 5 months after having started the X39, this patch right here, which looks like this, it actually started stimulating my body to allow my body to actually repair itself. And one of the things I can tell you is that I no longer have chronic shoulder pain, which is pretty cool. Some of the things that came along with that was more energy, more stamina, better sleep. Oh my God, better sleep was a very amazing thing. And all of the things that I've found is my skin appearance has been better, and I feel just calm and relaxed. And that's just me, and I love it. So those are the benefits that I found while I was using the patch. So yes, they do work, and they do work very well. If you guys want to hit the like and subscribe button, that really helps me and boosts my channel because I want more people to have the opportunity to be with no pain. Here's another question. How long do I need to wear them? Well, one of the things that we always say is you have to wear them for 1 month for every decade you're alive. Why is that? Because we've abused our body for decades. So if we're expecting something to happen in a week or a day or overnight or, even within a month or 2 months, you're asking your body to repair damage that it's done to itself in a very short period of time. And if you're 40 years old like me, that's a lot of abuse. And I can honestly say that because I was in construction for many, many years. So when it comes to how long do you need to wear them, the people that wear them consistently and use them consistently and faithfully see results. 96% is the current statistic out there that people that consistently wear them and consistently use them and commit to them for a longer period of time see the results they were looking for. That's actually pretty good. I don't know of too many things out there that are going to give you a 96% benefit, but you have to commit to it. And if you're not willing to commit to it, then I can't tell you that it's going to work for you. So you have to make that choice whether or not you're going to commit to doing it. And I did. I actually took the time and I committed to it. And I'm very happy I did, just so you know. All right. So that question's answered. What's next? All right. What is the patch made out of? The patch is actually made out of sugars and amino acids that are kind of woven together. I don't know the exact formula, but I do know that that's the basic kind of structure of them. They're woven together into a lattice structure, and what it does is it actually takes the heat and the energy from the body and it goes into the patch. And then the patch says, okay, I want to send this frequency back into the body. Because by sending this frequency back into the body can start to take that and go, oh, I have to do this, right? Does that make any sense? So think of it like a car speaker. When you put sound through a car speaker, it's going to make different sounds. Well, the patches work the same, right? But in the patches case, it's going to be the actual tape deck. It's actually sending the signal as to what it wants it to play. So then it tells the body, I need you to do this, right? And hopefully I explained that well enough because it's just one of those things that it's kind of hard to explain. Where can I wear the patches on the body? You can wear most of the patches you can wear anywhere on the body. Most of them are systemic. There's only a few that have to be worn in different locations. They have recommended locations because that's where they did the clinical studies, right? And, but one of the things that I found was if I'm sore, let's say on my shoulder, I would put it on my shoulder, right? If my foot is sore, I put it on my foot. If my knee is sore, I put it on my knee. When I have a headache, you'll never guess where I put it, on my head. There's actually amazing protocols for headaches, and I enjoy it because I throw them on all the time whenever I have one. And honestly, I don't get them very often anymore, but I used to a little bit more. And now I throw this hat on that has all the patches in it, and it's gone in a matter of 10, 15 minutes. It all depends on what it is. I'll tell you a little story about that one. So, that one, really quickly, I had a friend of mine that had a 3-day migraine. 3 days, right? They took the hat that I made up. They wore it for 3 hours. After the 3 hours were up, they said the headache was gone. The migraine was gone. And one of the things that they found was, oh, that's amazing. That is awesome. So they took it off, and now they haven't had it since. As far as I know, I haven't asked them recently, but that's pretty much what it is, right? So it does work in that way. Okay, what other questions do you got? Let's see. Are they expensive? What is expensive? It all depends on how you look at it. You really have to take the time and figure out what it is in your health that you want, and is it worth it to you? That is all I'm going to say about that. You have to weigh in the factors of whether or not you want optimal health, or if you want to go try finding it somewhere else. So that's all I'm going to say about that one. Okay, where else are we going to go here? What other questions would you have? How many different patches are there? There's multiple different patches. But one of the things is, if you're going to get started, X39. X39 is the key to getting everything rolling inside the body. And as long as you start with that one and you're consistent with that one, over time it's going to do its thing. If you want more benefit in different areas of the body and you want to boost that, then you start incorporating different patches to do different things. All right? Hopefully that answers your question on that one. I want to tell you a little story. And in this story, it just kind of goes over about how the general person will actually use these patches and what it's going to do for them. So a lot of people are going to receive a package, and the package is going to contain one of these if this is all you got, right? And you're going to take out this patch and you're going to go, okay, whatever, I'm going to put this on. Where are you going to put it on? General rule of thumb is 2 fingers under the belly button or on the back of the neck, just on where that bone kind of protrudes out of the back of the neck. That's the first place that you're going to start with. The reason is because that is the easiest place to start. But if you feel like putting them anywhere on the body, then put it anywhere on the body. But that's not part of the story. That's what you're going to do. You're going to put it on and you're going to wear it for 12 hours. After you've worn it for 12 hours, you're going to take it off. You're going to take it off for 12 hours. Why do I want to take it off for 12 hours? Well, you're going to take it off for 12 hours because if I took your hand and I just sat there and I tapped it for 12 hours straight, the first 3-4 hours, you're going to notice it. 5, 6, 7 hours, you're going to notice it. By the time you get to 12 hours, it's going to start to get a lot less unnoticeable. And that's the same thing with a patch. So you got to take it off for 12 hours so that your body can reacclimatize and it becomes structured again. And then after that 12 hours is up, you put a patch back on and you start to tap it again. And it starts doing its work again for another 12 hours. And then you peel that patch off for 12 hours. Hopefully that makes sense. And the more consistent you are as you do that, the better it's going to be for you. And you can do multiple different things. You can patch differently. You can put it in different places. You can play with it. But I can tell you, wearing it will continue to benefit you. And that's my story.